On 11th of July 2021, I released my first ever video on Invasive Apron 11 channel, and 2 months later, we have officially reached our 10,000th viewership. Honestly, thank you so much for watching, for the support, for riding along. It is nice to see an audience, a crowd that share a similar interest as I do in Formula 1 and Formula 1 mobile racing. So if you had given my video a watch before, I just want to say thank you for contributing at least one to that 10,000 count. Here's to 10,000 more.
Ciao. Ciao! Pizza con pollo!
Welcome to the legendary and historic Autodromo Nazionale di Monza, a 5.793km circuit with the highest speed track average, which would take place over 53 laps on the 12th of September. Down into turn 1 at the most famous braking point of the calendar. Brake around 100 depending on your setup. Release the clutch if it helps you to navigate and steer without cutting corners. Have a clean corner through the center of the track. Keep right, brake around 60. Into last mode, you could full throttle into the corner if it's possible. If not, you could briefly release the clutch or have a short brake tap, which is what I do to not run off into the gravel. Short brake tap at 50 and then big aggressive turn into turn 7. The AI usually slows down a lot here, so good overtaking opportunity. I center the car under the fly of the track banner and into the Ascari chicane, brake around the start of the Italian flag curbs on the right, and immediately doing so, turn in left and take all the curb flat out until the final turn. Gradually move from the right to the left hand side. Into Parabolica, brake at the 50-meter line and take a clean corner under full throttle. And that's a lap at Monza. Come lights out, I'm gonna need a good start to gain a couple of positions right off the bat. Staying on the right hand side, as it is notably tricky to navigate through turn 1 from the left without cutting the corner. Made a little bump with the Alfa Romeo of Antonio Giovinazzi in his home race. Lovely. At my current setup, I do not have an insanely fast car, which upshifts to 8th gear within a matter of seconds. So overtaking here in this race against the AI of hard difficulty is going to be an interesting challenge because there is less turns and corners to slow them down and catch up with them. That being said, the corners, especially turn 1 and this 7th one, are your good buddies, as the AI tend to brake longer than needed over those corners. Consequently, most of the overtakes in this race were probably from those turns, as I head on wheel to wheel with Lance Stroll. A train of cars have formed in front of me as we are approaching the second lap, which means good overtaking opportunities. I need to be cautious to brake into turn 1 as there are a number of cars slightly earlier than 100 as Perez overtakes Lance Stroll on the straight and claims 12th position for me. was close to colliding with Sergio. That was such a close one, honestly. It was an aggressive turn 7. Beautiful navigation of Parabolica as I approach closer to the train of cars. Slide through the gaps and gain about 4 or 5 positions. So it's now the battle with the top 3 teams, Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull. It's a long gap between P4 and P5, so it's ideal for me now to overtake Valtteri Bottas and chase down the peloton. Drop down our Vettel as we try to fight for the podium positions now. At this point onwards, I could actually feel my heart beating faster and faster as I got closer and closer, as I was afraid of crashing into them and ruining the promising race as I was having. Just have to beautifully navigate Parabolica. DRS doesn't really help much at my current stage. Over here at Monza turn 1, it only dries out my adrenaline. Break mode over here, being third and fourth with your teammate, the last thing you need is a collision which will ruin one another's race. Should have went for the left hand side instead.
no. No. Oh, there's chicken. Pizza con pollo.
Alright, no room for mistakes from here on.
It is last lap shenanigans here at Monza, and whilst the engine mode regulations mean that things have to stay the same between qualifying and the race, when it comes to the last lap, you can dump as much electrical energy as you want to give you more pace.
And good power then, good traction.
Max Verstappen wins the Italian Grand Prix. Oh my, is that just wonderful?
Arrivederci, il prossimo anno sulle piste.